Let's switch gears and talk about the charity work that you've done outside of wrestling. I know you also are a chiropractor. Tell me about some of the stuff you've done as far as helping people is concerned.
Well, yeah, I am a chiropractor. Once I retired from wrestling in 2010. And then shortly after that, I went back to school to chiropractic college, which took about 4.5 years. But yeah, I've got my Nashville Neck Back as my practice in the Madison Rivergate area. It's just a little bit north of Nashville, kind of close to Hendersonville. Um, but yeah, it's we do a lot of. I like to do stuff, especially like around Christmas time. The local police always do a they've changed the name, Shop with the Cop or something like that, where they go out and they buy like a lot of toys for underprivileged kids. So we participate in that every year to hopefully benefit some of the, and it's local kids too. So that's what I like to, helping out local families. So that's what we do, a lot of stuff, and we just do a lot of other donations for local charities around like the Sumner County and Davidson County type areas.
And you're very passionate about giving back to the community, as we've talked about here so far on the
Yeah.
podcast. And now you have had a story about getting into the chiropractor field. Tell me about that.
Yeah, well, it was just I was kind of just fumbling around, didn't know what I was going to do after I retired from wrestling. Um, Wanted to do something that was going to be, financially stable. Um, and the first thing I did is I was doing some personal training, which was okay. It was decent money, but it wasn't what I wanted to do forever. And then my wife and I got to talking, and she was the one that actually brought it up. She's like, "Hey, have you ever thought about chiropractic school?" Uh, and I hadn't at that time. I had never thought about it, but I did have a cousin that had been a chiropractor for many years, and he had done very well for himself. I myself was a patient of chiropractic ever since probably middle school. So one thing after another just kind of clicked, and next thing I know, we were taking a trip to St. Louis to tour a campus, and shortly after that, I was signed up and back in school. That's what I enjoyed when I was doing the personal training is, I was one-on-one working with somebody that wanted to improve their health. And we were able to track that and see their progress. And I think the transition to chiropractic kind of just made sense. You're one-on-one with the patient, you're helping them progress through their health issues or their health goals. And it's fulfilling, to be able to help somebody get better.
What's your favorite part about being working as a chiropractor?
Just seeing people get better, man. I see people come in, they're in tears, they're in a wheelchair, they're crawling in the front door because they can't stand up, or they've been dealing with something for 15, 20 years and no other chiropractor's been able to help them. And they come into my office and we get them better, man. It's pretty awesome experience. It's pretty awesome to see.
And it definitely helps saves lives too.
Yeah, I mean, it's your health. Your health is the most important thing. And right now in America, we don't have true health care. We have sick care. They just want to prescribe you as much as they can prescribe you and make you take as many pills. And, a cured patient isn't profitable. So they don't want you to get cured. They just want you to keep taking the meds. So that's my biggest goal is to get people off medications that they don't need to be on, get them out of pain, get them living their best life.
I love to hear that.